Hello guys. Whoa, that's a lot of things. I'm not sure if you guys can see that. Um, just for future reference here, I am using A to Z screen recorder. If anyone asks, I have the pro version. It's like $3 in total. Okay, so I'm starting off a new game on SaS 4. And I think I'm gonna go with Medic. Just because I know in this game there's not a lot of medics for the most part, and it's kind of sad. Or if there is medics, they kind of suck. Okay. So that's confirmed. And I do remember the first mission. It's really easy. Curious. Okay, never mind. Mantis 12 to control. Requesting delay. Okay, never mind. I won't read because it's just too quick for that. I'm pretty sure you guys are able to read. I'd hope. Okay. So this game is kind of hard to get ahead in because you, for the most part, experience is kind of done by missions, and there's not a lot of missions. So you have to keep on playing the same missions unless you're like level 15, and then you can start doing apocalypse and virus samples and all that stuff. Just a tip, if you want better boxes or more boxes in general, just you gotta start playing multiplayer. But seeing as this is the first mission and I can't do that, I feel like the sensitivity for this is a little bit off. So I guess you could say that this game is kind of, I don't know, it's a good time killer. Although it can get boring after a while if you like don't get anything good and you're kind of like stuck in a rut. But other than that, it's pretty enjoyable to play. I do like the fact that it kind of has like an RPG kind of feel to it with a perk levels and all that stuff. All that good jazz. But it's kind of weird sometimes. When I first started playing this game, everything like I noticed that everything was done like by percentages and stuff like that. And I was like, oh, okay. So what are these? And lo and behold, does some exponential increasing. Probably gonna break through the barrier right now. It's gonna suck. Gotta take care of both sides. And that big guy over there would be called the Regurgitator. I mean, he's not a very hard boss. Personally, I think the hardest boss in this game would be like either the zombie mech or the necrosis, if that's how it's pronounced. Just because necrosis is like, it has physical resistance. And necrosis is just, that's an all around badass zombie. Can't really do much to it. Unless you have some like retardedly overpowered weapons at your disposal, in which case, I mean, go for it. Come on, buddy. Oh, might as well show you guys this. So, there's a little secret room right here, and I discovered this, like, what, a couple days ago? If I can get in there, give me a sec. I need to kind of lead them away so I don't get cornered. So as you level up, so do the enemies, and they do get progressively harder. Although, I mean, oh, there you go. It's opened. Another nice thing about bosses is they're almost, I don't want to say always, but almost always guaranteed to drop a strong box, which is really nice. You also get a strong box for leveling up, and I'm pretty sure there's another couple of special cases where it happens. Get a little bit of cash, a little bit of meds. Okay, mission complete. That's a wrap. So that's how it works. The strong boxes have equipment in them, whether it be weapons or armor. I usually prefer armor, just because I'm kind of like a defensive kind of player. Although I'm not into like heavy armor. Oh, okay. I mean, 25 is better than nothing. And they do have like a reward system so that if you play every day, you get stuff. Weapons. Okay. I mean, I'll keep it. It's better than the I could. Here you can apply your points into either general or class specific skill, improving your chances of survival. Which, I mean, for right now, I kind of want to save my perks. But considering how this is going to go, I'm a medic. I think the most you should put into any of these is like one each, just so you're like well rounded, and then have like most of your points either into bad blood or zombie antidote, and preferable like depending on what kind of playstyle you have, maybe fast reload, fast movement, health regen. Those are the three ones that I usually go for because they're the most useful to me. But I mean, to each his own. From here, you can change your currently equipped armor. Yeah. I remember. Um, I mean, it is interesting though because apparently there is the possibility of getting 100% physical, heat, and chemical resistance, but I'm just not sure like what kind of armor set that would need. Just to show you guys the type of zombies here. No. That's guns. Right. Where are the zombies? Around here somewhere, right? No. Oh, right there. My bad. So this is your character info. It is actually useful to look at every once in a while. Check out what you got. So we got the Shambler, or the weakest zombies. Well, no, they're the second weakest zombies. Runners are the weakest, but they run, obviously. We got Spitters, Acid, Stalkers, so they're like kind of the love child of a runner and a Shambler. Bloater, and then we got a Shielder, in which case, as it says, flanking is the best tactic, so if you got them facing your direction, just kind of go quickly around back and shoot them in the back. They'll die quickly. Here are the bosses, so that's the Regurgitator. That's what I took out in the first one. Zomdroid Servant? They're not really hard to kill, honestly. Not even the Zomdroid soldiers. I have more difficulty with this zombie mech, Necrosis, which is just it's really hard to kill. And then once it dies, it spawns a bunch of these things, which are retardedly strong as well. And then we got elite zombies, and so they have like perks and stuff. They do fire damage. they got thermal resistance, and so on and so forth. So, I mean, the only ones you should really be worrying about should be the dark minions, because they will find you and they'll hurt you, dude. And they don't care about okay, speech impediment. They don't care about your armor. They'll do as much damage as they would regularly do if you had no armor on. In which case, it's kind of like, well, what's the point? The point is kill them before they touch you. I think that's most of it. There's a good amount of guns in this game. Like, for example, the Poison Claw, which I still have yet to get in any of my plays. The Saver's a godsend. It's like, it's really nice on damage when it's red. I think the best pistol, though, even though it's not a pistol, is the Mustang. Because it's brutal. Its reload time is brutal as well. On the SMG side, Phantom, just because of its fire speed. Assault rifles, I mean, the Raptor does good. On shotguns, I guess either the Stripper's very, very, just very overpowered. If you can upgrade the chemical damage. On the sniper side, the most overpowered sniper they have here would either be the Jupiter, just because of its clip, and then this gun, 2,000 damage. That's just ridiculous. There's only one flamethrower in the game, which, I mean, it's okay. I wouldn't use it, though. Rocket launchers, Lone Star is best, but that's just my opinion. LMG side, either the Tombstone or the Proposition. Submarine too, but, I mean, I don't get that very often. The Shredder kind of sucks. This thing, the Hotspot, that is just retardedly overpowered. It doesn't need to exist. And then, so, there's like different colors for the guns as you progress in the game, and they get more overpowered. Like, this thing has... Okay, so I want you to do 600 times 30 per second. That's ridiculous amount of damage. That's just the weapons and armor. And preferably for armor, I like either the Dragonfly or the Graphene Combat Hood for helmet. I'm more of like a light armor player, so I like to be able to move quickly, get out of the way. Just a lot of stuff. And I think that's pretty much it. Well, this is the part of the video where I tell you subscribe, like, and comment. On another note, shout out to Ty Treat Gaming, because he's starting out as well, and he's doing some videos on Armajet, Durango. There's one, Zombie Raider. That's what he's got right now, but as his channel progresses, he'll have some more stuff, hopefully. And I'll call that a wrap.